Hi everyone, it's Maybelle with Love Shaped Intuition. Happy June. Happy birthday to all the fellow Geminis. I am born June 14th. I have a large Gemini stellium in my birth chart. Happy birthday to all that are celebrating. We're going to take a look at each individual zodiac sign. If this is not your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, you can look for that on my channel. I will be putting these readings in a playlist to make them easier to locate. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe, like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. I appreciate all your support. To support my work with a donation, please visit Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-fi.com. I also have a wish list, and all those links are in the description box as well as in the comment section. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. Hi Pisces, happy June. Week 1 for Pisces. Action, card number 3. Threes are teamwork, collaboration, working on something with others. So there may be something that you are planning on taking action on or taking action on at this moment. This could be that you're dealing with a Sagittarius or that you have some Sagittarius energy in your chart. Okay, Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Movement forward with a love offer or an offer of emotional in energy. This could be an apology. Week 2 for Pisces. Okay, Pisces, we have 4 people, teacher. 4 is home roots, family, building something on a solid, stable, secure foundation. And those glasses are really standing out to me. So there is something that you might be seeing differently, seeing through the eyes of a teacher. Maybe perhaps now that you have graduated, maybe you're going back to apologize to a teacher because of how you acted when you were a student. This could be that you are going back and forth between learning and teaching. And that's okay. It's always good to continue learning. 5 is change, challenge, or competition. What is this for Pisces? Okay, something having to do with work or teamwork, collaboration, maybe seeking wise counsel. So you might be seeking someone, maybe you're going to therapy or you're going to someone and you are getting wise counsel, but this seems to be that someone is teaching you something. And it's kind of like a back and forth energy. Maybe sometimes you feel like you get something really rewarding or something good out of it, and then sometimes you backtrack and you feel like this is not helpful, and it's like taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. This could be someone that you've met on your soul's journey, not necessarily an actual teacher in business or in career, but someone who's a soulmate who's teaching you lessons. This could have to do with a third-party block. Something else is in this situation, blocking the situation. Week 3 for Pisces. Okay, fire spirit energy, card number 17. 1s are numbers of the self and fresh beginnings, new beginnings. 7s are long-term partnerships, long-term relationships, including contracts, commitments, including marriage. And 1 and 7 together is 8. Strength, what goes around comes around, as well as eternity. This is a card of balancing and using your energy wisely. She's very powerful. She can harness that fiery, creative spark in both hands. She's also using the air energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy coming from the sky. So that intelligence, that wisdom, that knowledge, that can also be like breakthrough energy or electric energy with really like sparks of wisdom, sparks of like great ideas. The fiery energy is making things happen with that fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy, but needing to stay grounded with the tree trunk dress. And so definitely using power wisely and knowing how to harness and balance that energy as well. Okay, Ace of Cups. Making things happen in love or with things that you are going to love. You might be listening to music, affirmations. This reminds me of a record. So there may be some kind of cycle that you want to change. A new beginning in love. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Going back and forth and needing to focus on one thing at a time. Same thing, needing to focus, needing to harness those energies, needing to balance. You can only juggle for so long. Ace of Cups, a new beginning, a new choice for love or something that you're going to love. Self-care, self-love as well. It's an opportunity from God, Source, Spirit, from the universe. So this may have to do with union, coming into union, or coming back into union. So Two of Pentacles, needing to make a choice. This is like a coin toss. When the coin is up mid-air, where does your heart or your mind lean? And does that help you make the decision? We do have the Ace of Cups, which would kind of signal that maybe the choice is for love. If that's the case, taking action, maybe this fiery energy for a new start to love. Or again, something that you're going to love. Week 4 for Pisces. Okay, power. Wow. So more with the power. Fire, spirit, energy, and power. These have the electricity depicted here in these cards. So there may be some storms in your area. This could have to do with electricity. This could just be, again, how to stand in your power and use your power wisely. For Pisces. Okay, Four of Cups. Yes, you can change the situation. Perhaps you've even created this situation, but by going back and forth with this guy here and going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles here, you're not satisfied. There's a missed opportunity here or just dissatisfaction. And because of that, because of the situation, you're handing your power over to the situation, which is keeping you stuck in this like blah. It just doesn't feel good. Okay, week 5 is the last 2 days of June and a peek at July for Pisces. Okay, willpower, will, and abundance. And the will card is card number 13. Ones are numbers of the self and fresh starts, and threes are teamwork and collaboration. 1 and 3 together is 4. Home roots, family, building something on a solid, stable, secure foundation. Now, I'm really being drawn to the fact that she's wearing like a mask, like an eye mask. It does have the openings so she can see, but she's shielding her true self. And I believe she has, looks like an apple in her hand, like she's going to eat. There's something here about willpower and determination with going for your abundance, card number 38. So another 3 and another 8. Alright, so let's see what this is. So having the power, using your power wisely. Perhaps this is in the need to learn something new, to use your power wisely. Somehow you're using your power, but it's like not panning out how you want it to. So then there's this determination and this willpower to kind of keep going until you reach this abundance. The energy of abundance is around you. It's available. And the Ace of Cups is also available. Week 5 for Pisces. Okay, Ace of Swords, beautiful. The Sword of Truth, a breakthrough. Seeing things from a higher perspective with the bird of prey there. This is an opportunity. You have 2 aces now in this whole reading of a small amount of tarot cards. An ace is an opportunity. It's pure potential. It needs to be taken to be made manifest. The Ace of Swords is the truth. It's intelligence. It's a wise decision. It's cutting out what you no longer need. Okay, it's walking away from something. Yes, it's becoming detached, maybe becoming detached with the outcome and making a choice that is financially stable, that is financially savvy. There's a dog there symbolizing loyalty. The Queen of Pentacles is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. She makes good financial decisions for the stability and abundance of her family. She believes in the institution of marriage, commitment, and family. And we have abundance there. So walking away from something and making the choice to make a wise financial decision. So making the choice to walk away from something that holds you back. All right, Pisces, let's get your advice. And Pisces, if you're interested, I do love readings as well as many other types of readings. And you can find those under the videos tab as well as under the shorts tab on my channel. And I try to post daily. So check those out if you're interested. For Pisces for June. Okay, self-regulation. Wow. So that's that willpower energy. Be careful with being too stubborn and too, like, remain balanced. Not trying to be so controlling that you hand your power over to, like, the situation. But regulating yourself and trusting your intuition. I saw this rainbow as helping guide someone in another reading. Okay, boundaries. Having boundaries, setting good boundaries. Okay, dark side of the moon, mystery. And that came out in reverse, and it's another rainbow. So being divinely guided, allowing for the messages to come through, to trust your intuition. This Ace of Cups is also trusting your intuition. And this mystery, coming out of the mystery, but always allowing there to be there's always allow for learning, right? Okay, cut your losses. Oh my goodness, that's that Eight of Swords energy. Cut your losses. Beautiful. Let's get some advice from this deck. Okay, 19. It is never truly the end. Beloved, in this everything will be okay. Beautiful. 28. Review your responsibilities. Not all responsibilities are ours to hold. 16. Go inward. It is time to connect with your inner child. Beautiful. So go inward for some self-regulation, for some self-reflection, and also if you have a child or children, you may wish to connect with them in a playful way, in a joyful way, taking action to take some time to rejuvenate, to play, to not be so restricted, to not be so stubborn, to allow time for you to use your power wisely. All right, so that is what I have for Pisces. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching.